some tricks. Here.
Don't fail.
Sean likes to think he's as good as me at the wheelchair.
I can do wheelies, but I can't like do it with my hands.
Do a backflips.
Alright, here, let's see. I can do no-handed wheelies. Gotta be on flat ground though.
Ooh.
I get some pretty cool.
So you are in the wheelchair for like 8 months?
2 months.
2 months.
Yeah.
Well, that's fast.
And then I was on a walker for a couple weeks, and then I used a cane. It's a really cool cane. I got it up in my bedroom. But, you know. Sean, do we have a skateboard anywhere?
Sit. So 我现在在 Mackays 的家，然后他们在整理他们的后院，然后在这里玩狗。Hey, you're on YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
这个是奥斯卡的墓碑，是我2年前来这里遇到的狗。Do you love your job?
This job? I love weeding.
You love it?
No. I'm just trying to get it done so I don't have to do it again.
Yeah.我们今天来山上稍微玩一下。 This is Johnny.
How you doing? John?
You like it?
Oh yeah. Gonna kill lots of bugs with it. Let's see if I can get it to throw a spark out.
Yeah, you can just burn your hair.
Yeah, you see that? Oh, come on.
Just throw the woods. Oh. Do it again. So you can tell the story of how you feel.
Okay, I was hiking up at a place called Horsetail Falls, and I was up at some upper waterfalls, and I came down to the lower ones. I'd taken off my boots to walk the river, and I came to the edge, and it was kind of about that steep. It wasn't anything really crazy. And after I was done enjoying the view, I turned to leave, and my right foot slipped, and I fell 100 feet off of the waterfall. I was only wearing shorts, I wasn't wearing a t-shirt, and I had a backpack on and a bandana on my head, and that was it. My upper body landed in 18 inches of water, so just about that much, and then my lower body just landed on granite, so just on rock. I broke my femur, shattered my pelvis, broke my tailbone in 3 places, my pelvis came off of my spine, lacerated the spleen, bruised the kidney, broke a rib, collapsed the lung, had a brain bleed, hypothermia, and severe internal bleeding. I was pulled out of the water 2 minutes after I had fallen, so I was underwater for 2 minutes, and I had to wait for 2 hours for Life Flight to get there. And then when they got there, they dropped down this basket. So they don't land the helicopter next to me because they didn't have anywhere to land it. So they're flying overhead, and they drop this guy down that's on this got this like little like twine basket, like just made out of like rope. Yeah, and so they roll me into it, and they pick me up, and then they fly me like 4 miles down this canyon. I'm just hanging underneath the helicopter in a little basket. And I was like almost dead, but I was like really trying to enjoy the view, which was hard because I was like sitting there. I was like, I'm never gonna get an experience like this again. And I was like trying to enjoy the view, but I couldn't. And they landed the helicopter, put me inside, and then that's the last thing that I remember for the next few days because they gave me a drug so I wouldn't remember.
Like painkiller?
Well, they gave me a drug to not remember because this surgery they started on my stomach. They started here. Let's see if I can show you. So they started that surgery. I don't know if that's even showing up.
That's fine.
But, while I was awake, because I was so close to dying, they started cutting me open without putting me under. And then throughout the next 6 days, they fixed my internal bleeding, took packing out, reconnected my bones that came together here, my pubic bone, and they put a titanium rod in this leg, 4 plates here, and then 2 screws to hold my pelvis and spine together. So I have 23 screws, a titanium rod, and then 2 screws that are, one's this big and then the other's this big. And that was like 8.5 months ago, and
How do you feel now?
pretty good. I mean, things hurt, all the time, but you just learn how to deal with it. I mean, I'm just figuring out how to live my life the best that I can and just enjoy things because I'm alive and
YOLO.
yeah, YOLO,
YOLO.
exactly.
You only live once.
Yeah.
所以你只活一次，什么都要试，不要怕死。
What are you saying? That's not fair. You can't talk about me in another language.
Shiny demon in the middle of the road. And he said, play the best song in the world or I'll eat your souls. Well, me and Mitchell, we looked at each other and we said, okay. So we played the first thing that came to our heads. Just so happened to be the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. Oh, look into my eyes and it's easy to see the 1 and 1 make 2, 2 and 1 make 3. It was Once every 100,000 years or so, when the sun doth shine and the moon doth glow and the grass doth grow. Needless to say, the beast was stunned. A whip crack with his whippy tail, and the beast was done. And he asked us, "Be you angels?" And we said, "Nay, we are but men." Rock! This is not the greatest song in the world, no. This is just a tribute to the best song in the world, the best song in the world. This is a tribute.